This is Room 356 with Claire, Chris, Marshall, and Justice. In this room, there's room for every topic. Let the debate begin.
The other main reason why I don't like Eminem. We're back on it, dude. The other main reason is because
he's bitter. He's
running
bitter in circles with his music.
He's bitter. He's being a clout chaser.
Clout chaser?
He is.
What clout is he chasing? Eminem is Eminem. You know how many rappers are afraid of Eminem?
Listen,
okay. All right. This is what we have to start doing. All right. We have to start giving the floor and stop interrupting each other. So, Justice. Yes. Justice. I'm going to start with myself. And I'm going to be quiet, and I'm going to give the floor to Marshall. All right, Marshall, finish your point. Potato. You have the potato.
Okay, I only have one or two more things to say.
All right, everybody else?
This is my sweet potato. That's funny.
All right, everybody be quiet.
I only have, one more thing to say. Eminem has been he has tried to, make himself relevant again. As I don't shame him for that specifically, I guess. It's cringy from a standpoint of watching somebody. I can't think with this potato in my hand. I can't. It's cringy watching from the standpoint of somebody who he used to troll people, and now he's trying to re-troll people, but on the side that's now the popular side. So he's trolling people, he's trolling the unpopular people. And it's when he swapped, I don't know. He's trying to do what's popular, right? And I find that as Eminem's brand a very bad way to go about his marketing, in which what he should have done was just not had any opinion on it. Because if he felt otherwise so strongly, I mean, why would he? I feel like he ruined his career when he came up and made that really, I mean, some of the rap was okay, but the really, cringy freestyle about Donald Trump, the whole, thing or whatever, it just felt like it was a really poorly planned, and obviously it was a freestyle, so it's not really planned. It was just a really poorly delivered, it was a poor delivery. That's pretty much it. That's how I feel. But it's more than that too. It's more of him. I will say he fucking MGK asked for it, and then he slaughtered the fuck out of MGK. If you listen back to his, yeah, dude, he fucking
was ridiculous.
He ruined MGK.
I think pretty much everybody can agree MGK did not come out.
And he can rap, but he couldn't.
I mean, you can rap,
he couldn't hold that plate though, bro.
I can rap.
When you enter a battle rap with somebody, it's a different kind of thing, though. I know. It's about really showing off who does it better, and it's come on, dude. Now you're coming up against the dude who's.
It's a rap Olympics champ.
I mean, yeah, Eminem used to make it a point to outperform almost everybody he featured on. The thing is, he's not hungry anymore. He's already gotten all that stuff. Now he's where he wants to be. I don't feel like he doesn't have anywhere to go with his music, so he kind of is kind of playing around with it. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, but I just don't think he's gonna have that artistic vision that he had with a Marshall Mathers LP again. It's just not going to happen.
I think he's trying to recreate it.
He has his fans and stuff, but I just think, he's not doing too much new either, so I don't know. He's just not getting a lot of, new attention at the very least.
Once you get to a certain point, there's nothing else to prove.
I'm not saying he has anything to prove.
But that's the thing. These, when you look at the old school artists that have been around, that have lasted for at least 10 years. Because lasting in the game for 10 years at a minimum, that's big shit. When people recognize you and remember who you are for that period of time, you've done a lot of things. Because it's a lot of turnover. You have a lot of one-hit wonders. You know,
and that's not to discredit any of that. I'm speaking as where do you go now, and it feels like a lot of where you're going now is running in circles angrily. Then like, I feel like he could be channeling it a bit better, and I'm not even dissing how he's going about it. I'm just saying, like, I just don't think he's going to recapture that lightning in a bottle.
I don't think he wants to. I don't think he cares.
I'm not saying he wants to.
No, but
he's there.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying I don't think he cares to do any of the old stuff and try to, because he's older now. You know, like me. I'm 41 years old. You know, when I was younger, there were things that, this is the glitz and glamour. Let me try to, now that I'm older, it's like, okay, I'm establishing who I am. I know who I am. I know what I want. I know what I like, don't like, so on and so forth. I'm not trying to impress the younger generation. Why would I? You're different. You've grown up in a different era. You've grown up, like this generation right now, you've grown up in the era of technology. Like you've had access to everything. You've been able to see everything. You're able to see what goes on in another country. I didn't grow up in that era.
Of course.
So artists in that are from the older generation, some of them are still trying to, make music for, everyone. But then there's other artists who are like, okay, I'm going to make music just because I enjoy making music. And my music is for the people that grew up with me.
That's fine. And that's what I was entirely saying with my initial, like, tangent. Like, I don't know, it's just some people like to just hold on to, like, these household names, but I sort of like, well, what have they done recently to, like, maintain, like, that kind of, like, stature? Like, he's still, like, solidified as a legend, but I'm just saying, if we're gonna, like, start doing top fives, like, right now, he's not in my top five.
Exactly.
But that's the thing. So your top five right now?
Yeah.
Or your top five all over?
Well,
all around?
I don't do of all times because that's so fucking broad. You would require.
It's hard.
So that's the thing. Okay. So it's and so when you look at that, when you say, okay, it's kind of like the basketball reference, LeBron, Jordan. It's like, okay, well, it's a different era. They played differently that back in those days. Lyrically, with music, the lyrics were different back in those days. So when an artist understands who they are, and this is for anyone in any genre, any field, when you understand who you are and you accept who you are, you understand who your market is. When you're trying to sell a product, you understand who you're trying to sell to. So if I'm like an old lady's lingerie brand, and I'm selling to old ladies, I start out selling to old ladies, then I'm not going to worry about what the younger teenage ladies are trying to, say about me. I don't care, because you're not my demographic. So I'm selling to this specific demographic. I'm just selling to my niche market. So Eminem understands what his market is. His market is not the 25 and under crowd, because most of them don't know his music. I'm selling to people that have grown up with me. And so for younger people that like rap music, they're going to generally like the older or the newer rappers. But I like Lil Uzi Vert. I like Tekashi 6ix9ine. I like this person. You're gonna like these rappers because that's the music that you grew up with, because it resonates with you. And so Eminem's not like, I'm not gonna try to tailor my. And those are the best rappers. The best rappers are like, I'm gonna stick to what my niche is. I can alter my stuff a little bit if I'm trying to just kind of stay in the game, but I know where I resonate. I know where my music resonates. If I'm trying to stay true to myself, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you saying, okay, well, he's not in my top 5, not in my top 10, because I didn't grow up with him. These are the rappers that I grew up with.
Eminem, that was like the first rapper I heard.
Yeah, and so that's the thing. So when I ask if there's a rapper that is
lyrically that's better, than him?
Well, if we're gonna break it up into categories,
Yes, there is.
again,
Categories of what?
Like that, I'm going to say Jid is my favorite. I like Jid more than I like Eminem when it comes
Lyrically?
to technical. Yes.
Jay goes hard.
Yes.
Look at
Yep.
Look,
Don't
look,
say,
I listened to his little thing with Token, dude. He sucks.
wait, Token.
Token
Get the fuck out
He
of
does
here.
suck. He sucks.
Compared to
Jid sucks. Get the
That's-
fuck out
that
of
is
here.
high homophobic.
All right, we'll have to
Listen to him separately. Is my
Listen
advice.
to
Because
him.
Token's fine by itself.
You're
That's
talking
a weird
a lot of
comparison.
shit about Jid. Like, I
It's
mean,
a weird
dude.
comparison for someone who's never
Dude.
really heard.
I'll check
mean-
out Jid. I'll check out Jid.
Probably should.
I'll check him out. I'll check out Jig. I'll check out
Yeah.